you had an issue with Kendrick.
I don't have an issue with Kendrick.
Well, there was an issue. There was
a thief, and I just, you know, no one called me and said.
But tell us
he stole basically the staging, the plot design, the choreography for The Last Jimmy, and then he used it for the Grammy performance, right? Okay. Now, at first, I remember I didn't even think it was a big deal, but then when we actually sat down and thought about it, we went through the script because Phil Brown, Shipley School, Disney, he wrote the script for The Last Jimmy, right? And in the script, the jail cells are gold because the prison is also in the mind. It's just not just the prison is supposed to be gold bars, and that's supposed to be holding you in, but it's the cars, it's the jewelry, it's all that stuff that's entailed. That's why the handcuffs and the chains are gold. So we know why Phil's jail cell is gold.
Right.
Why was Kendrick's?
Right.
Jail cell gold.
Right. Now let me say this. Let me say this. Was he paying homage or did he steal? Because there's a difference.
You pay homage, it comes with a pay. See, you just said it. Pay. You know what I'm saying? You pay homage. Right. I like that. You pay homage. Now, listen, here's the thing. That brother is brilliant, right? I think he's a total sucker, but I think Kendrick Lamar is brilliant. Brilliant. I'm not the kind of person that's going to take my personal thing and not be able to separate that from this guy's body of work. Even watching the performance at first, right? And I'll be totally clear about this. I'm watching the game performance. I'm like, yo, he killing that shit. I'm like, this shit fire. And then I get a phone call. They're like, yo, that's yours, dog. I'm like, oh, damn. I'm like, oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. That's fucked up. Then when his people called me.
They called you.
Yeah. He's heartbroken. He can't do this. He can't get out of bed. He can't do this.
Because of what?
Because of the Rolling Stones articles or being accused of biting. Because he come from the culture where I would never do that. That's it. He would. I mean, you would think he would never do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Could it be from the producer of the segment?
It could be anybody.
Yeah.
It could be. He might have got roped into it. But you got to do your facts. And after you do that, then you pay homage.
Literally.
But to pay me homage.
Make it right.
Yeah.
Homage is just like, yeah, this is homage to me. You know what I'm saying? You want to pay me homage, you know, do that. You know what I mean? But anyway, moving on.
All right.
Drake won a battle. Anyway, moving on.
Oh,
you're lying.
No, you're wrong now.
Drake won a battle.
Okay. Because wait a minute, we
Team Drizzy Drake.
We're
Get him, Drake. Don't let him. Come back. Get back on him, Drake. Get back in there. Get back in there.
Oh, man.
We're Facebook friends, and your comments, I was like, yo, this dude there's something else going on. I was like, he's saying Drake won. He's saying Drake won. Wait a minute.
Just saying.
And then finally it got to a point where he was like, all right.
Well, I let it go because Drake let it go. I got the call. You know, so all light-skinned people, we get an email, right? Come back every morning. A light-skinned email? Yeah, I said, okay. Drake's letting it go. I gotta let it go. I can't battle it. He's not battling. If Drake's in it, I'm in it. But if Drake backs out, I'm out.
Is it the ghostwriter thing that makes you?
Everybody has a ghostwriter on when you're that big. You know what I'm saying? When you're that big, it's like,
we'll talk about that a little bit.
Baby Keem is writing fucking Kendrick Lamar's shit. You know what I'm
saying?
How
do you know that?
Yeah, we know.
We don't know.
We don't know. We know.
We do not know.
We know.
That's pure speculation.
Wait, first of all, Kendrick walking around looking like a goddamn homeless person. I really thought. I'm impressed, Kendrick. I'm impressed. I really thought that was it for his ass. Because I saw him at Nas' birthday party. He looked like shit. You coming to Nas' birthday party? They look like they pulled him out of a cardboard box. You saw the picture. He's standing next to Nas. Nas is in a fucking beautiful tuxedo made of fucking leather and diamonds.
The cardboard.
Nas is wearing a full diamond tuxedo. It's like the whole thing is just diamonds. All and Kendrick looks like he's like on a corner looking for $1 or something. Or
how much $1 costs?
Hey, talk to me. That shit, talk to me. You know what I'm saying? But hey, he looked bad. He looked depressed.
Okay.
Because when your physical appearance goes like that, like when you're like, yo, I'm not even gonna brush my beard. I'm not even gonna put on fucking soap. Like when you're on that tip, like, yo, I'm not even gonna put on soap. I'm not even gonna brush my teeth. I'm going to Nas's birthday party. I'm not gonna brush my teeth now. Fuck it. I mean, out of respect for Nas.
Right.
The contents of this interview are of the speaker and only the speaker.
I'm just saying, this is Nas's birthday party.
I get it.
Nas.
Right.
I wasn't
birthday
invited.
Party? you're honored enough to be there, and this is how you attend. I don't know.
Well, maybe
Whatever.
I've been there. I've been there. I've been
I've been there too. I'm not gonna let you know I've been there. So if I'm that
Fair
beat down,
Yeah.
you don't fucking show everybody. It's like, hey, your outside appearance is a reflection of who you are, how you feel on the inside.
Yeah.
He looked rough.
Wow, I haven't seen that picture.
I'll send it to you.
I would like to see it.
I'll send it to you.
Just for the records, but shout out to Kendrick.
Shout out to Kendrick.
He
He's a
brought
brilliant man.
hip hop back this year.
He
brought hip hop back this year.
Well, here's the
him and Drake.
There you go.
Him and Drake.
They both did.
Brought back hip hop.
Now here's the part. His biggest record ever is still about another guy.
That's okay, but that's
Gossiping.
he rose to the he rose to the occasion though.
He did.
He rose to the
I didn't think
occasion.
he was gonna get out of that, especially when I heard that first backwards Richard Pryor thing that he did. When I heard that, I said, "Oh, he's really nuts." Like,
which one?
I knew he was crazy. The first Kendrick disc, Euphoria.
Euphoria is amazing.
Okay,
It's incredible.
all right.
I thought it was dope.
That should put me right to sleep. Even 50 Cent said, "Yo,
Oh my
what's up?"
god, I know that
50 Cent
song.
said, "Hey, he needs a cup of coffee. Somebody get this guy a Red Bull." You know
I
what I'm
love
saying?
that song. You crazy?
His man, 50 is his man.
I listen to that song every morning almost.
It's subjective taste. you
It's
know what I mean?
subjective taste. I like push-ups too, but
Yeah, that shit.
that's a good record.
Yeah, Jake should just kept that stuff.
He should have kept that
Just
going.
kept that going because that shit was hilarious.
It was hilarious.
He's having fun.
It was fun. Yup, it was funny. Yo, you can never lose being funny.
You can never lose being funny.
Right.
When it got serious,
he got
like,
dark and
yeah, talking about people's families.
Right.
Like, I'm a better dad than you.
Right.
I was like, yo, what the fuck are they talking about? I'm like, this is nothing. Go back to talking about. Like, here's the thing. They never had a lyrical face-off. Mm-hmm. Where it was like, okay, like Drake really never pushed the red button on him. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And Kendrick never pushed the red button on Drake. Mm-hmm. It was all just gossipy, fucking
Personal
TikToky, Instagram, clickbaity
Yeah.
type of fucking shit. Okay, let me say something that's get people excited and revved up.
Right.
Now, here's the best part about that shit. They made $1 million a day. A piece doing that shit. I know Jay-Z and Nas was like, yo, can we stop beefing again?
Right.
It's like, hey, Jay, listen, hey, Jay, are you
that's a win.
Let's meet the Jay.
That's a hell of a win, bro.
I mean,
$1 million
just
a
talking
day.
Oh my
shit to a
God.
nigga, you're gonna make $1 million a day.
And they still got records left, you know.
I would have never stopped that shit. If it me, I would have kept that shit going to 100 days. They're like, yo, rapper Dice Ross made $100 million dissing whoever the fuck.
But you know, well, not to belabor this point, we should.
But I'm not a rapper.
Keep it pushing. Yeah. What? Okay. Hold that. But I like that Kendrick allowed others to monetize the records, and that was dope. That was really dope.
Gig economy, shared economy.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
That was really dope.
Smart.
Okay, so you say I'm not a rapper. What are you talking about? You got a new project coming up,
And you're rapping.
yes.
Right, correct. So I like to look at myself as an artist, and sometimes I use rap as my canvas.
Okay.
And so I will be rapping on a new project coming up.
Okay.
And I sing on it too, and I rap on it.
Okay. Now we've heard some of the songs. They sound.
Oh, by the way, I am singing on Criminal, and that's the thing. When I sing,
that's what I was saying. We're
people
rapping.
don't know when I sing. They be like, because you know I do different things. I get inspired by different things. They think Criminal's a sample. The singing on Criminal's a sample, but it's me.
You got a little singing ability too. Shout out to that, cause man, that's that record's perfect. Criminal, it's such a perfect record. And shout out to Saigon and the other guys.
Truck North.
Truck North.
Truck North, yeah, Saigon and Black Thought.
Yo, man, I got so many roots questions. I want to get into your new music, but
Okay.
I also look at the roots as potentially on the low, the greatest collective, the greatest creative. It's like a nebula or a nebulous, like a galaxy
Right, they are.
ever.
They are.
Because think about it. Even
just
to this
different.
day,
Not-
but
'cause you saying ever, that's big.
You don't mean we are? Because
Well,
you're
I'm
part
not,
of it.
I'm not the roots. Like I never was in the roots.
But when did that change? Because it changed somewhere. 'Cause
Never.
It
I
never
was
changed.
never. I
Official
was
member.
never a member. I was always just like.
Why not? That's what I
Wait,
want.
The Roots was
wait.
formed
What
a
about-
long time ago. You know what I mean? The Roots, like they was formed.
So
in
Malik
89.
B was never Roots.
Malik B was the Roots.
Was Brother Hub.
Yeah, Hub was the Roots. Yeah, Hub was the Roots. Like, all right, so here's like, between like the first Roots albums, like when you think about Do You Want, like Organics, I didn't even know them.
Right.
I didn't even know. I heard Organics. I was living in LA as a kid, you know, and I heard Leonard's Parts 1 to 5. I was like, yo, these niggas is nice. I was like, these niggas from Philly? I was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Crazy, right? I really liked it.
Yeah.
And then The Lesson, I was only on one. I mean, Do You Want More? I was on one song.
Right.
You know,
one
just
song.
Just one song.
But impactful as hell.
Yeah, it might have been the best song of the album.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So don't minimize that. That's like saying,
It may have been the best goddamn song on the record, right?
Redman on the EPMD album is just that was a nothing.
Right.
Still Def Squad,
But
still
then-
Hit Squad, rather.
And then Ill Half-Life, I might be on like 2 joints.
But bro, respectfully, you had some of the highlights of the Roots' entire catalog.
Well, damn, thank you.
And I'm not joking.
I appreciate
I'm not minimizing anyone.
No,
but I'm saying,
I'm like, damn, okay.
I'm saying very straight up. You and Malik B. I'll say Malik B.
Look, depending on how much syrup he had, he'll say his name different. So some days he'll be like, my name is Malik. I shine like a crystal. That's metallic. Or some days he'll be like, Malik B. So the assassin. Smash and crash. Like, so he had a whole different, depending on how much syrup he would drink.
Yeah.
Is what he would give you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
rest in peace to him.
In
fact,
peace,
that's the one. That's the
paradise.
moment that started all the damn Jaguar Wright stuff. She jumped her career. Well, her post-singing career.
Like, her and Malik was really that cool. Bitch, you don't know that nigga like that.
Wow.
Like, get the fuck out of here. Damn. But I get it. When you grieving, no, seriously, when you grieving, you grieving.
Yeah.
And see, I understand Jaguar a little bit more than when she first was doing her rants a little bit, because I knew her son got killed, and I sent her a message. I was like, "Yo, my bad," you know. So I'm sorry to hear that. You know what I'm saying? But then my mom died, and now I understand how grief can make people just do all kinds of shit. Now, me, I lost my mom and my dad in 1 year, 6 months apart. You know what I'm saying? And it was unexpected. It wasn't like some people like, oh yeah, we was waiting. No, nigga, we was just chilling. You know what I'm saying? So I understand how grief can just push somebody into doing like almost anything. You just never know how bad you grieve. I watched the Whoopi Goldberg joint about her grief. I mean, yeah. And then with COVID-19, which is another reason why I did this project, because there was no mass healing, there was no mass conversations. They didn't have a concert on CNN with Geraldo Rivera. Like a nation heals.
Why Geraldo though? Like,
I'm just saying, whoever they're gonna put in there,
okay, I'm like
Dr. Sanjay Gupta. Yeah, they use him now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because Geraldo.
Sanjay Gupta, fucking, they bring Gail out.
Yeah.
From fucking Charles Barkley. You know what I'm saying? Gotta bring the Roots too. Like they didn't even call the Roots. Right. That's when they don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, when they don't call the Roots to do this shit, that's when they're like, man, we just don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? Because like this should have been a nation of healing. So with all that grief and all that stuff, I understand like her losing her son and then throwing the ashes of her dead son at her husband and all that stuff. I mean, like crazy shit. Like I mean, like I could see how somebody could fall down a rabbit hole like that, depending on how they grieve. And like and the thing about losing a mother or a father or a grandmother or an uncle they're older, right? No parent should go through losing a child. That's the unimaginable, John.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like the unimaginable pain of a parent losing a child. And so many of our families have went through that.
Right.
Like gun violence. And so many mamas buried their sons. We make it a joke. I'm gonna have your mom black. Your mom gonna be burying you. Like, that shit is nothing to play with. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like talking about somebody's mom gonna be like, yo, that's rappers, the worst pain a person can go through. I mean, rappers are full of shit anyway. Like half of the motherfuckers talking that shit. Like the only motherfucker I believe in hip hop for real, Young Thug. That's the only motherfucker on trial for fucking multiple homicides, multiple this, multiple that, and motherfuckers really scared of Thug. Yeah. Like, yo, I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers is like petrified of that nigga. I was like, oh shit, he's real. I was like, oh shit. Put my glasses back on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I found out Thug was following me on Twitter. I was like, oh, let me watch what I
say about that fucking new Gunna album. Shit,
right,
you know
right.
what I'm saying? Nah, but anyway, you know, I mean, the bottom line is there's so much trauma and there's so much sadness and there's so much loneliness and there's so much dysfunction and there's so much just anxiety and then there's so much social media and then there's so much artificial intelligence and all of this stuff is going on right now. And then we got people and you got people running around talking about the artificial intelligence experts. And that's what my album's about, Skill by Mania. I mean, just to kind of bring it all back. You know what I'm saying?
Say it again. The name of the album is?
Skill by Mania.
Skill by Mania.
Yeah,
okay.
Skill by Mania. Because all these new things are just coming into the world. And then people are actually saying that they're experts. They have this skill. And they have this skill based off of mania. And it's not real. And at the end of the day, all we really have is who we are as a fabric of society and how to connect each other. And stay connected, because COVID fucked it up so bad that the insanity levels, the mental illness levels are just super, super high. And see, I was crazy before that shit. So when you crazy before that stuff, you be like, hold up. Like, they acting crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm crazy, but that's insane.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I kind of see like, that's where it's going. Our children 10 years behind, you know, they're starting to see that, you know, African-American women, and not just African-American women, but even housewives are suffering from ADHD. You know what I'm saying? They're like, and it's an alarming rate. So they're like, well, has that always been going on, or is that new?
I would say it's new.
It is new. Why girls can't stay in a relationship? Girls back in the day, they can stay in a relationship now. One thing happened. Oh, I got to we break it up. You know what I'm saying? One thing happened. Oh my God, who you follow on social media? Oh my God, like, how you gonna break up with somebody over somebody that they follow? You don't even know the motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. You know, not that it happened to me, but I'm just saying they could.
Nah,